Hi everyone, welcome to Pit Maxwell YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about the waiting function of our ramp and soak touchscreen controller. So this is the welcome page after power on the controller. Tap on enter system and tap on menu and log yourself in as factory user, and then go to advanced parameters. On the left side of the screen you can see the temp wait. Now the default value is number 0. I will explain what is the temperature waiting function. To help me with the explanation, I had programmed a sample profile. Let's go to the recipe. So this is a sample profile. The first segment is a ramp up segment from 0 degree to 200 degree within 1 minute. And after the temperature reached to 200 degree, the temperature will be held at 200 degrees for 60 minutes. And then shut down the heater, shut down the system. Now this is a pretty simple profile. If you look at the curve, I've drawn it on the paper from 0 to 200 within 1 minute. And after temperature reached to 200, the temperature will be held at 200 for 60 minutes. This is the ideal situation. But in real field application, the temperature might be higher or lower than 200 after 1 minute. When this happens, the temperature waiting function will kick in, kind of waiting for the temperature to stay at a certain range, which is close to 200, after the profile goes to the second segment, goes to the next segment. I'll give you a practical example. So let's load the program. So we're going to run the program. Now the temperature is 34 degrees and we are on segment 1. The time remain on the segment 1 is 1 minute. So let's increase the input a little bit. Okay. So I guess we are 30 seconds into the segment 1. Let's see what happens after 1 minute elapsed. Nothing happens, right? The controller just goes to the number 2 segment. Even the process value is 6 degrees less than the target value. And this is not acceptable for some of the process or application. So what we do is we have to turn on the wait function. Let's go to the advanced parameter and turn the temperature waiting on. The factory default value for temperature wait is 0, means the temperature waiting function was turned off. If you want to turn it on, just put some value here. For example, I can put 2 degrees here, which means after a certain time range elapsed, if the temperature has not reached to the target value and 2 degrees less than the target value, the waiting function will be turned on, will kick off, will kick in automatically. So in this case, the first segment, the target value, the setting value of the first segment is 200 degrees. And if anything wrong happens and after 1 minute, the temperature is lower than 198 degrees, the weight function will kick in automatically because the deviation value is 2 degrees. So we're going to run the controller and see what happens after 1 minute, okay? So we're going to run the controller, and you can see that the controller is on segment 1, and 1 minute left. Let's increase the input slowly. You can see that the input is increased, but we're still at segment 1, and maybe we're 30 seconds into the segment 1. Did you see that? When the time of segment 1 elapsed, the target temperature is 200, but the process value is 180 degrees, which is much less than the threshold 198 degrees. So the weight function kicked in automatically. So what the controller do is that the controller will not go to the second segment, which is segment number 2. It will wait until the process value reach to 198, and I'm going to increase the input gently, and you can see what happens after the temperature reached to 198. Okay. Okay, 95, 98. Okay, still 1 degree away from 198. You can see the process value now is 198. As soon as the temperature reached 198, the weight function was shut off, and the controller goes to number 2 segment. I think I think the video explains the situation pretty clearly.